There are two paths to speedrunning in Monster Hunter. The first one is spending more than an entire day trying to kill a shovel, or killing God in under 2 minutes. But what if I told you there was a third path? Today I made a list of some of the most dumb Monster Hunter speedruns, like this one for example. I have no clue how fast that was. I have to watch that re-edit it. What you just saw was me attempting to beat the world record for preparing meat in Monster Hunter Freedom, and I failed by 102 milliseconds. Also, all of these awesome speedruns were streamed live on my Twitch channel, so if you don't want me appearing in your room at 3 in the morning, you better go follow it. The next Freedom speedrun I attempted was for the quest The Formidable Velocidrome, which requires you to kill a singular Velocidrome. The world record for this was 1 minute and 20 seconds. My time ended up being 13 seconds faster. I forgot to show my gear at the end like every speedrunner does, but my gear here is full Garuga armor and Crimson Fatalis greatsword. If for some reason you want to do speedruns in Freedom and want to copy this set, all I'm gonna say is have fun and try not to throw yourself off a cliff. My first Freedom Unite speedrun was mountain herd picking. Unlike the preparing meat quest, you can't bring mountain herds with you on quest, so I have to actually play the game for this speedrun. As I entered the quest, I drink a power juice so there is no need to drink a hot drink, and I could just sprint without worrying about my stamina. Then after I pick up the 5 herbs, I fartcast back to camp and deliver the herbs. I did this run twice and my best time ended up being 1 minute and 21 seconds. The world record time is 1 minute and 6 seconds. The video for the world record isn't up anymore, but to show you how fast that is, they finished this quest by the time I pick up my 3rd herb. I checked to see if there was any closer gathering spots for mountain herbs, but couldn't find any. And if there is, then I'm probably blind. The next Freedom Unite speedrun was Training School Yankaku. I attempted this speedrun like 10 times and I could not for the life of me make this ugly ass bird stay still. The world record for this run is 22 seconds, and Yankaku just stands there. I did everything pixel perfect. Reload the gun just as I entered the loading screen, quickly aim at his head, and spam bullets. And every time this stupid bird would just fly at me. My best time ended up being 42 seconds, which puts me dead last on the leaderboard. Not to cause any drama in the Yankaku training school community, but I think my run's the most impressive because I actually interacted with the monster, so... On to the one and only try speedrun, which was local arena Great Jaggi. Emulators are allowed on the PSP speedruns, but are banned on all Nintendo speedruns. So good thing I'm using a totally legit and real Wii. Anyways, I wanted this world record more than any speedrun I had on my list, so I wanted to try really hard to beat the record, which was 1 minute and 41 seconds. And then I learned that you have to use the lance, which is my least played weapon in the entire series. My first run ended up being 2 minutes and 51 seconds, but I kept trying over and over again until... yeah, my best time was nowhere close to the world record. My best time ended up being 2 minutes and 47 seconds. I wanted to keep going, but I had a lot more speedruns to do, so Great Jaggi wins this time. But mark my words, I will be back to get this record. I did not have a 3U save file on this new totally legit and real 3DS, so I downloaded a 100% save file, so if you're wondering why my name is Player1, that's why. With that out of the way, it's time for the first 3U speedrun, which was Prescription Pickup. The world record for this speedrun is 3 seconds, which I tied with. I'm 100% certain you can't get a faster time. The next 3U speedrun was my Lord's Errand, which sounds like a terrifying quest name, but you just have to hunt an Arzuros. The world record for this quest is 27 seconds, and the video is not up anymore, so I have no clue what they used. So I just went with the good old Bracky longsword. Holy shit, that perception's off. Okay. You saw nothing. After a few struggling attempts, my best time ended up being 33 seconds. Which in that run I forgot to start the timer, but I showed my quest info. Anyways, I did not beat the world record, but I got second. After changing the cartridge to 4U in my totally legit 3D, how do I explain this one? You see, after Miyamoto heard I was the world record holder for Prescription Pickup, he was so amazed that he actually sent me a one-of-a-kind 60fps 3DS. So that's why my game is in 60fps, and not because I'm using an emulator. I would never use one of those things in a million years. The first 4U speedrun was Training Insect Glaive, which is my second least used weapon in the entire series. The world record for this speedrun is 1 minute and 29 seconds. After Aiden was done talking, you have to hunt our good old friend Great Jaggi. My first run ended up being 2 minutes and 14 seconds, which wasn't that bad. My final time ended up being 1 minute and 46 seconds, which isn't world record, but I'll take it considering I didn't even think I would get a sub 2. It would be embarrassing if I would choke on this next speedrun, which is Training Switch Axe, which is my most used weapon in the entire series. The world record for this speedrun is 1 minute and 35 seconds. Great Jaggi was not happy with what I did to him with the Insect Glaive and Lance, so he made an embarrassment out of me. He is not happy with what I did to him. I'm really not gonna get a sub 2 at all with this. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop. This is abuse. Someone's playing him. He's not an AI. I did end up getting a sub 2 minutes, but it is still mind-boggling that I did better with a weapon that I barely used than with the weapon that I used the most. I still love you, Great Jaggi, but just know you stained our relationship because of this. The one and only world speedrun I had on my list was Wiggle Me This, which is a quest that requires you to catch 10 wigglers. The world record for this quest was 2 minutes and 16 seconds. I didn't just beat this record, I demolished it with a time of 1 minute and 48 seconds. And I also could have gotten a much better time considering I missed a catch. The speedrun I did for GU was Wipe Out All, which requires you to hunt 10 Macau. The world record for this quest is 1 minute and 14 seconds. I decided to use the longsword because the pull-out animation is fast and can hit multiple targets while also one-shotting. My best time ended up being 1 minute and 51 seconds. I could have gotten the world record if Happy and Arya didn't troll me the entire time. Oh my god. Happy, you're useless. I'm gonna just say it. Who threw that barrel? Oh my god, and it just walks right past them and they don't care. I think hit them, please! If multiplayer games have taught me one thing, it's never your fault, always blame your teammates. To finish off this wacky speedrun gauntlet, the last quest was Gotta Hoard Fast from Rise, which is the Sonic event quest that makes you gather 200 rings. The world record for this quest is 1 minute and 37 seconds. I attempted this quest for 40 minutes straight, and I really wanted to get this record, but I could not for the life of me get a sub 140. My best time ended up being 1 minute and 41 seconds. I listened to Escape from the City for 40 minutes straight just to get dead last on the leaderboard. Fuck you, Sonic, I'm gonna go play Mario Minesweeper on my totally legit and real Super Famicom.